selective justice is what we are not interested in. We are not. Now, I decided to put this first so we don't get tossed like a leaf on the sea. We are not interested in selective justice. It means that once we are dragging Cynthia, shaking her up, we also need to be aware of other people around Mohbad, particularly his younger brother. So, some couple of hours ago, something dropped very heavy. And it brings back the question that we've asked ourselves. How is it possible that the cameras of expensive phones that you'll find on the ends of these guys and girls or whoever it is around Mohbad, all of a sudden they refuse to record it. It's like we do not have visual evidence. The only video that we can lay claim to is the 3-second video that was blurred, and Mohbad's father, they said he's aware of it, and they said he's covering certain things, and also visual evidence that audio is the only available. And well, I think it will be better for us all to get along with this one. Like, let us get into it. I don't want to talk too much on this one because what you're here is about to hear, I do not see any escape route for Cynthia and the 14 others, particularly Adura. What was Adura promised? What was he told he will be having? You can see it right there. He's going from place to place, telling whoever cares to listen that the spirit of Mohbad came to him, entered inside of him, and he is going to perform and do wonders, wonders that the world has never seen. Well, one guy that is now finding a way to hide himself somehow because he said, oh, you know what? I have a lot and I'm afraid for myself, for my life and my... Well, what dropped? I guess unless Mohbad's father wants to be kicked out totally, which he has already been kicked off. Unless that, it is glaring that Mohbad's father is not interested in justice route, sort of. There are certain things that he's aware of, certain things that he knows that he doesn't want anybody in justice for Mohbad to discover. Yes. Why am I saying this? I want you to pay attention to this. This, I believe, is the end of the journey for Wunmi, the 14 others, and possibly Mohbad's family. Like and share, please. Tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. To returning subscribers and those that have been here, I say a very big thank you to you.
Onílàlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn dé láti show, which was Monday. Monday ni Mohbad kú. Onílàlẹ̀ ẹjọ́ yẹn táwọn dé láti show. Ó ní OG ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà tó record everything. Ó ní àwọn kan ń gbọ́ tí Wunmi ń pariwo dìde dìde. Kí náà ń pariwo dìde fún tí ò bá ṣe pọ́n ti pa ọmọ yẹn. Ó ní àwọn kan ń gbọ́ dìde dìde. Okay, tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ kí lè tẹ́ bá ń sọ pé ó dárúkọ OG. Kí ló kèmí pẹ̀lú OG? Nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn ni kẹ́ dì mú. Ẹ ká tún bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀. Ẹ̀rọ ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú. OG tí èmi àti ẹ̀ tá ti jọ plan everything. Ìgbà tí mo ṣàtúbà sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná, mi understand nǹkan tóun náà tó wá sọ. Because ọwọ́ ẹ̀ gangan làwọn fídíò yẹn wà. Gbogbo bá ṣe dénú ilé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn tó fi di pé àwọn pípín yẹn ń jà nù yàrá. Tí Wunmi ṣáà ń pariwo dìde dìde kò tiẹ̀ wáyé wa ń táìmù yẹn. Àwọn gbogbo ló wà lẹ́nu ọ̀nà wọn tí fídíò yẹn dẹ̀ àti ọ́díò méjèèjì ló wà lórí fóònù ẹ̀. Èmi náà ti ṣàlàyé fún pé èmi máa kúrò Naija last week yẹn o, because ó fẹ́ mú ìyàwó àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Ẹ̀gbá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn parent ẹ̀. Next thing tó dẹ̀ tún bá mi sọ ní gbogbo alẹ́ àná tèmi dẹ̀ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀, ó dẹ̀ lóun feel safe. òun gan ní láti kúrò Naija náà kóun tẹ̀ tó lè drop anything. Èmi dẹ̀ understand it because gbogbo kíní ẹ̀wé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àwọn agbóhùn lè yọjú sí corona ẹ̀ because tọ́ba yọjú sí corona àmọ́ plant ọ̀ ní tọ́ba lọ mọ ibi tí info ti leak ó rí bákan bákan. Mo dẹ̀ wò pé bóyá tọ́lọ́mbà ṣàbà ṣe ṣá tó bá ti rí àwọn owó tó lóun ní tó bá ti kúrò Nàìjíríà èmi máa get back sí ẹ má bínú torí Ọlọ́run mistake ni pé ẹ kí n ṣe contact yín ẹ kí n jẹ́ kó nǹkan ti kúrò náà kó ti kọjá sí bíbá yìí kí n tiẹ̀ tó contact yín ẹ má bínú ẹ ṣé.
ṣé ó jí tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn àbí ó jí wọlé ń sùn ó jí bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré ṣóun ni ok so òun náà fẹ́ travel lọ sí South Africa ok so èlò ló máa cost ẹ tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ but ẹ kàn lè sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí kí n believe yín a gbọ́dọ̀ ní evidence pókè o ẹni ìfẹ́ lọ sí ẹni yìí ní nǹkan tá à ń sọ lọ́wọ́ kó má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Dàmọ́lá tó sọ pé àwọn ní fídíò bí Mohbad ṣe kú tó wá ń sẹ́ndì fídíò 3 seconds. Okay. And another question ṣẹ́yìn wà ń bẹ̀ gangan nígbà tí kìnìún ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ṣẹ́yìn wà ń bẹ̀ mo mọ̀ pé ìgbà sí ń bẹ̀ ìgbà tí Mohbad tí Wunmi pa Mohbad sínú ilé o sínú yàrá yẹn but ṣẹ́yìn wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ wà nínú ilé ń jọ yẹn ṣẹ́yìn wà nínú ilé ẹ wà ní àwọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn ṣe wà ń bẹ̀. ẹ máa gbọ́.
Hello ma, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nílé gbogbo aláwa nílé lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ẹ ní òru èmi spending OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwa nílé èèyàn kan àwọn méjì nìkan tán sí ń bẹ̀ òun náà ni Darosha òru ọjọ́ yẹn lòun kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dé kò tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darosha lọlé prime boy yẹn kò bá wa délé rárá ní tiẹ̀ so ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwa sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n kò sígbà tó kì í ní issue few times tí mi bá wà ń bẹ̀ most times tí mi máa wà ń bẹ̀ time tí show bá wà because ó máa fún everybody lówó tí gbogbo àbá ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtẹni tó ti ṣe anything everybody máa gbowó so gbogbo àlàwà ń bẹ̀ so òru ọjọ́ yẹn bá ṣe dé ẹmọ ti rẹ everybody immediate everybody sùn but ó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó máa ń smoke so bóyá ibi tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọlá ń pè mí ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá.
ṣe gbọ́ almost everybody tó ń gbénu lé yẹn ló ní 1 or 2 things lórí fídíò nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńjọ́ yẹn yet wọ́n ní kí sáàmì má ṣe nǹkan kan mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bàbá mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ mi ìmọ̀ bí mo sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sí bọ̀dà mú ìwà àbí mo fẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ ni mo ní bàbá ṣe gbọ́ ọ́díò tí mo sẹ́ǹdì sá ìgbà tí bàbá máa padà sọ fún mi wọ́n ní kí n bá wọn wá dírẹ́sì àwọn ò máa dírẹ́sì wọn mo ní èmi bàbá mi tí mo ń gbé UK tẹ́bá mo ní ṣèbó ní ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀rá dírẹ́sì àwọn kan mo ní ṣèbó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sọ pé wanted tán mú gbogbo wọn jáde mo ní báwo lẹ ṣe pick and choose àwọn tẹ́ ń kó wá sí quest mo ní ṣe mọ̀ pé tá a bá ti rí facts and figures gbogbo kíní máa lọ Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí wàhálà wa já sásán mo ní gbogbo àwọn tó wà ní ilé yẹn ló jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ àwọn tó wà ní mọ́tò tó ní Mohbad is dead kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ fi ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ à ń palàpalàpà ìtorí ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń kọ́ láti ìjẹta pé tá a bá rí justice Mohbad náà mọ̀ ipa try best wa kò ṣe pé mo fẹ́ give up kò ṣe pé ó sú mi gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí mo lè sọ ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n sún sẹ́yìn kẹtùgbọ́.
so gbala wà ń bẹ so òru ọjọ́ yẹn bá ṣe dé ẹmọ ti rẹ everybody immediate everybody sùn but ó jí yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó máa ń smoke so bóyá ibi tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọlá ń pè mí ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn náà ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti ìdàmọ́lá ẹ̀ náà gbogbo ẹ̀ náà la gbọ́ sí so gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ kí ẹrù máa bà Ojì náà nìyẹn tó fi ní ask somehow but mo ṣáà wà ń bẹ̀ ṣá ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì èmi ò fojú kan tèmi fi kúrò ń bẹ̀ o èmi ò fojú kan rárá because èmi náà ní àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe mo dẹ̀ kúrò ń bẹ̀ ní àárọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn àfìgbà tí àdèmá gbọ́ orí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì lèmi gan ti rí kíní ìgbà tí màá rẹ̀ pé Ojì ó dẹ̀ ní bó ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ nìyẹn fáwọn wà ń bẹ̀ ó tó di pé èmi náà dẹ̀ ti wá padà wá síbi ibẹ̀.
ṣé ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ó lé mi ò fojú kan o ṣe rántí ó lé mi ò fojú kan ṣẹlẹ̀ rántí pé àdúrà náà sọ ó ní kò sẹ́ni tó rí Mohbad lọ́jọ́ Monday ipa ẹni tó bá sọ pé òun rí Mohbad lọ́jọ́ Monday irọ́ ló pa wọ́n dẹ̀ yìí fi gbogbo àwọn 15 yẹn sílẹ̀ prime boy tí ò sí inú ibẹ̀ yẹn òun lè lọ mú make it make sense ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Bàbá mi ó ti yé mi ń sìn ṣé Ojì yẹn ni Ojì bàbá tó máa ń ṣeré yẹn tó máa ń ṣe ẹ ti mọ̀ kọ́ tí mo sọ tó máa ń ṣe kọ́ńtẹ́ǹtì yẹn ṣé Ojì bàbá yẹn náà là ń sọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
Hello ma Ojì ó ní driver Mohbad ọ̀rẹ́ dẹ̀ tún ni wọ́n.
ṣe gbọ́ Ojì driver Mohbad ẹ dẹ̀ fi gbogbo àwọn yẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ wá ní ká ló máa sanwó autopsy àti toxicology tí life evidence wà jẹ́ ṣe gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn tó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ wọ́n ti sá lọ tán wọ́n ti ṣèyí tó fẹ́ ṣe tán ẹ wá ń tọ̀ àwa public ẹ ṣe gbọ́ ọlọ́pàá mọ̀mọ́ kò lọ wọn ṣe investigation àwọn 15 tó wà nílé yẹn àtúwá ní SAN ṣe a lè blame SAN nǹkan tó bá sọ fún SAN ní SAN máa ṣe èmi dẹ̀ send lè sí bàbá mo ní kí bàbá heart lé lórí mo ní bàbá ẹ send ẹ sí SAN we need all these people in coroner inquest mo dẹ̀ pé bọ̀dá mú ìwá náà ìgbà tẹ́ máa sọ fún mi ẹni kò kàn ṣe gbogbo ẹni tó bá dárúkọ ló ń gbé wá sí inquest so ẹ sọ fún mi ṣé mo try best mi mo ní lot of things ti wà tó jẹ́ kí n ti give up but mo pé no kò sẹ́ni tó mú mi wá sínú justice kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó lè lé mi.
gbogbo ìgbà tó fi lọ sí pàtí yẹn tó fi ń bọ̀ tí tó fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣù yẹn gbogbo ìgbà yẹn lòun ṣáà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń record.
ṣẹgbọ́ kan tó sọ ó ní gbogbo bàtọ́ tí ń bọ̀ láti pàtí yẹn tó ti ní issue ló ti ń record so everything is with Ojì ibi tó bá wà tó bá ń gbọ́ mi tó bá fẹ́ kó gbogbo family ẹ̀ wá sí ìlú òyìnbó tí wọ́n bá ti ready fún wa ní nǹkan tó fún wa yẹn wàá wọ̀ lóyìnbó tó ní nothing kọ́bọ̀ sórí South Africa tó fẹ́ lọ yẹn tiẹ̀ kéré tó bá sọ pé nǹkan tó ń sọ yóò wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ Ojì sọ ma pé mo ti sọ láìmọye ìgbà àbí kò yẹ ṣẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ọ̀nà tí ń record láti ìgbà tí problem yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ láti ìgbà tán ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà. ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
so gbogbo recording tó ní tán fi kúrò láti show yẹn.
ọkọ mọ ẹ jẹ́ ká tún play kẹtù gbọ́.
so gbogbo ìgbà tán fi lọ sí pàtí yẹn tán fi ń bọ̀ tí tán fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní issue yẹn gbogbo ìgbà yẹn lòun ṣáà ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń record gbogbo recording tó ní tán fi kúrò láti show yẹn gbogbo ìjà àti argument yẹn àti tó ní sínú ilé yẹn gbogbo yẹn ni èmi àti ẹgbà táwọn jọ wà ló wá ṣe wà gbé mi débẹ̀ tó yẹ pé everything wà ní mo ṣe wà rí lórí fóònù all those things ìdẹ́ni tó bá lè sọ̀rọ̀ kó sọ̀rọ̀ ọdẹ lóun lè sọ̀rọ̀ as long as tóun ní security tóun wà around tó yẹ pé tán bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ́wọ́ òun ni information yẹn ti jáde òun mọ̀ kan tán ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sóun so èmi dẹ̀ understand ẹ̀rù tó ń ba òun náà lọ tó bá jẹ́ èmi náà ni tèmi náà ṣe máa feel nìyẹn.
ṣe ti gbọ́ yẹn. ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún play mi.
ṣóun ló drive jeep yẹn ni àbọ̀kàn wà pẹ̀lú wọn number 1 question number 2 question ibo ló fẹ́ lọ ó fẹ́ lọ sí South Africa èlò ló máa cost ẹ ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ èmi náà understand then ṣóun ló drive jíìpù yẹn àbúkọ̀ wà pẹ̀lú Mohbad then kí mo fẹ́ béèrè ẹ sọ tòótọ́ fún mi láàrin èmi àti yín ṣéjà ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kòròdú nǹkan tó lè mú yín wá bá mi ẹ mọ̀ pé mi máa sọ bí pọ́n sọ fún mi sorry máa sọ bí pé mi kò ṣe pé máa ní ẹ sọ báyà bí mo dárúkọ yín ṣéjà ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Kòròdú àbọ̀ǹkọ̀ fi yẹn cover up ni then South Africa tó fẹ́ lọ yẹn èlò ló máa cost kí ló fún wa ń garanti pé tá a bá gbé lọ́bẹ̀ ó máa fún wa ń fídíò báwo la ṣe máa ṣe because àkànlè fún àlè send owó sí kó wá ní fídíò ti há àbí fídíò ti sọnù ẹgẹ́tẹ̀ so àwa náà gbọ́dọ̀ play safe so gbogbo ilé mo fẹ́ mọ̀.
mo ráwọn èèyàn tó sọ pé OG okay I will tell you the reason for playing this video mi tẹ̀ ní sọ fún yín ẹ máa gbọ́n bíbá ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ play video yìí síta tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ but I had to play it for 2 reasons mo send ẹ̀ sí bàbá ò ṣe nǹkan kan sí then mo wá rí pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbowó lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n fẹ́ fún mi video ṣé tí n bá kúkú wá expose wọn tó kó gbogbo wọn ṣé kò wá better ṣé kò better ẹ sọ fún mi mo fẹ́ gbé kíní síta behind the scene mo gbé fún bàbá mo gbé bàbá ò ready láti ṣe nǹkan kan sí mo dẹ̀ sọ pé okay mi kò lè fún yín 1.5 million ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé níbì kan kó fún mi fídíò kó fún ẹni tí bá rán lọ ní fídíò kó dẹ̀ fún ní 1.5 million ìwọ sọ pé ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ o pé tó bá dé ibi tó lọ ló máa fún mi fídíò ṣé mi stupid ni ẹ wá ní mo protect ẹ tó bá yìí need the protection tó bá gbé àwa fi síbi tó máa wà àwọ̀ lóyìnbó so kí n gbí gbogbo ilé kí n pamọ́ra ìtorí pé mo protect ẹ ṣáwọn protect Mohbad ṣáwọn protect Mohbad tó ń fi fídíò tó fẹ́ fún ọmọ ọlọ́mọ justice tí gbogbo wọn fẹ́ máa fi cash out no make it make sense ṣọ́ protect Mohbad orí yín burú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń sọ pé mo protect ẹ yẹn I wanted to ṣé mi tí mo ní mo fẹ́ fún ní 1.5 million ṣé mo gbé gbá wá síwájú yín ni mo gbé gbá wá kẹwàá bá mi dáwó fún ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa play lọ ẹ̀yà ti play lè ń bọ̀.
lọ́mà òun gangan ni dráìvà ẹ̀ tó máa ń gbé lọ sí anywhere tó bá fẹ́ lọ òun ló gbé lọ sí Kòròdú tí ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níwájú ọ̀nà àtẹ̀yàn yẹn because mọ́tò tó wà níwájú láwa wà mọ́tò tí wọ́n àárín ló wà so pé ìjà ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ìjà yẹn gan kò ń ṣèjà bí argument ni bọ́n ṣe sọ yẹn gan di big deal because prime boy gan ò lè parọ́ fún anybody tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n rí lè jà ok prime boy àti mogan náà close jù ní pé ọ̀rẹ́ tó ti mọ́ra wọn tipẹ́tipẹ́ so ìjà yẹn kò ń ṣe ìjà lọ títí tó bá yẹ pé ìjà ni wọ́n máa pè wá gan táwa gan máa dúró tá máa bọ́lẹ̀ tá máa là wọ́n because mọ́tò jẹ́ artist gan àwọn èèyàn gan ò ní fẹ́ kó dúró síbẹ̀ yẹn pẹ́ jù so ti ìjà yẹn ń ṣe big deal but ó jí confam ẹ̀ pé gbogbo bọ́n ṣe ń jà nu mọ́tò Wunmi gangan ni Cynthia òun gangan ni wọn àti mọ́jọ ní ṣùjù so bọ́n ṣe jà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí tán fi dé ilé nìyẹn tán dẹ̀ sì dé sílé àwa ṣáájú wọn dé sílé ìgbà táwọn dé náà ṣe wá sí géètì fáwọn táwọn wọlé because kò sí kìlọ̀ wọn tàwa ìgbà táwọn dé tí gbogbo wa wà nílé kò dẹ̀ pẹ́ ní everybody ṣáà lọ sùn ṣá because ó ti rẹ everybody but pé wọ́n já ń Kòròdú yẹn kò ń ṣe ìjà kan òun náà ṣe exonerate prime boy gan náà kò ń ṣe ìjà kan tó anybody lè pè níjà tó ṣe kankan báyẹn but pé kó máa send kinní yẹn ó máa send gbogbo ẹ̀ ó tiẹ̀ because ó ti sún òun gan gbogbo kinní yẹn everybody ní ọkàn wọn bàjẹ́ títí kan àdúrà tó jábúrò ẹ̀ gan inú ẹ̀ ò dùn but Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀ọ́kan tán promise àdúrà because gbogbo kinní ẹ̀yìn ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo á ti kúrò ń bẹ̀ but nǹkan tán promise àdúrà òun nìkan ló mọ̀ but ó jì ṣá gbogbo nǹkan tó ní lọ́wọ́ lòun ready láti send but safety tiẹ̀ gangan ló wà after.
mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ believe ni pé many people ìgbà tí Mohbad kú wọ́n lọ bá ọlọ́pàá ní kó máa lọ pa àwọn ò tí ready láti attend sí wọn. Ṣé rí pé there is more to ikú Mohbad. Ṣé rí ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Ṣé gbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ? Ó nínú àdúrà gan ò dùn. Ṣé rántí pé mo sọ fún yín pé ní burial ground níjọ́ yẹn wọ́n gba kí lọ́wọ́ Àṣànà. Àdúrà gba kí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó lejú mọ́ gan. Òun l'Àṣànà fi wá yí story yẹn tó sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ gba ọmọ lọ́wọ́ òun gbé ọmọ sínú nylon bag. Títí tó fi lọ sí Mohbad. Àdúrà was angry with Àṣànà because wọ́n mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tí bàbá ẹ̀ sọ. Ó nínú àdúrà ọdún ó láwọn ò mọ nǹkan tó promise àdúrà tó fi wá change. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Lọ́mà òun gangan ni driver ẹ̀ tó máa ń gbé lọ sí anywhere tó bá fẹ́ lọ òun ló gbé lọ sí Kòròdú.
Èèyàn kan sọ pé ó ti ṣe mistake. Ó ní ẹni driver tó máa ń gbé Mohbad káàkiri lọ síbi tó fẹ́ lọ. Èmi ò mẹ́ni náà. Ó lóun ló gbé lọ sí Kòròdú. Ó lè má mọ ẹni tó gbé lọ because ṣé rántí pé ó lóun ò sínú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú wọn. Ṣé rántí pé ó sọ lẹ́ǹkan pé àwọn ti ṣáájú wọn dé. So ó jí wà nú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú wọn. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yín? Ó jí wà nú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú wọn tó ṣe gbogbo recording. So ó jí ló ṣàlàyé fóun. Ẹ dẹ̀ rántí pé kò ń ṣe mọ́tò kan lọ gbé lọ́njọ́ yẹn. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
Tí ìjà tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níwájú ọ̀nà àtẹ̀yàn yẹn because mọ́tò tó wà níwájú láwa wà mọ́tò tí wọ́n àárín ló wà. So
ṣàtìgbọ́ ti ṣàlàyé sìn.
Pé ìjà ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn ìjà yẹn gan kò ń ṣèjà bí argument ni bọ́n ṣe sọ yẹn gan di big deal because prime boy gan ò lè parọ́ fún anybody. Tó bá yẹ pé wọ́n rí lè jà okay prime boy àti Mohbad náà close jù ní pé ọ̀rẹ́ tán ti mọ́ra wọn tipẹ́tipẹ́. So ìjà yẹn kò ń ṣe ìjà lọ títí tó bá yẹ pé ìjà ni wọ́n máa pè wá gan táwa gan máa dúró tá máa bọ́lẹ̀ tá máa là wọ́n because Mohbad jẹ́ artist gan àwọn èèyàn gan ò ní fẹ́ kó dúró síbẹ̀ yẹn pẹ́ jù so ti ìjà yẹn ń ṣe big deal but ó jí confam ẹ̀ pé gbogbo bọ́n ṣe ń jà nu mọ́tò Wunmi gangan ni Cynthia òun gangan ni wọn àti Mohbad ní ṣùjù so bọ́n ṣe jà láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ títí tán fi dé ilé nìyẹn tán dẹ̀ sì dé sílé àwa ṣáájú wọn dé sílé ìgbà táwọn dé náà ṣe wá sí géètì fáwọn táwọn wọlé because kò sí kìlọ̀ wọn tàwa ìgbà táwọn dé tí gbogbo wa wà nulẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ pẹ́ ní everybody ṣáà lọ sùn ṣá because ó ti rẹ everybody but pé wọ́n já Kòròdú yẹn kò ń ṣe ìjà kan òun náà ṣe exonerate prime boy gan náà kò ń ṣe ìjà kan tó anybody lè pè níjà tó ṣe.
Ó jí kan ló drive ó lè ṣe mistake yẹn because ó sọ pé òun ò sínú mọ́tò pẹ̀lú wọn.
Ó tiẹ̀ because ó ti sún òun gan gbogbo kinní yẹn everybody ní ọkàn wọn bàjẹ́ títí kan àdúrà tó jábúrò ẹ̀ gan inú ẹ̀ ò dùn but Ọlọ́run nìkan ló mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń promise àdúrà because gbogbo kinní ẹ̀yìn ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo wa ti kúrò ń bẹ̀ but nǹkan tó ń promise àdúrà òun nìkan ló mọ̀ but ó jí ìṣá gbogbo nǹkan tó ní lọ́wọ́ lòun ready láti send but safety tiẹ̀ gangan ló wà after.
Mo ń bọ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Mo ń bọ̀.
Actually ó ti gba visa sọ́wọ́ already because cable visa ni ó ń lò kò dẹ̀ pẹ́ expire so òun náà mo sọ fún gan láàárọ̀ yìí pé bóyá kò gan kó báyìí sọ̀rọ̀ fún ara ẹ̀ because a ti wà ní middle gbà mí kò easy ó dẹ̀ ní rárá o pé òun ti ẹ̀ lè risk anything Nigeria pé because òun ló trust bá ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo kíní online pé òun dẹ̀ lè risk life from Nigeria only because àwọn especially recording inú ti mọ́tò yẹn ó ní tó bá immediately gan ó ní kò possible kì í sí tí a máa mọ̀ àbáwọn tó bá gbọ́ kó máa mọ̀ pé bóyá látọ̀dọ̀ òun ni ó ní bọ̀ tóun bá sí around ìṣèṣin ìjọba pé tó bá pè wọn àbí tó bá message wọn máa sọ fún wọn pé irú level ònìyẹn báwọn náà ṣe máa bí òun pé ṣé òun lòun ṣerú nǹkan báyìí because àwọn márùn-ún ló náà wà nù mọ́tò.
Somebody said, but OG is not in the car. According to Spending and Prime Boy. Spending, Prime Boy was not in the car with them. So you cannot say that. But Spending is covering something. Spending ti wa parọ́ fún wa. So báwo la ṣe fẹ́ believe in Spending. So I am not here to judge anybody. Either this guy is lying or he's saying the truth. San should work on this. San should work on this. Abiko yeyi?
Mọ́tò. So anybody ni ó lè record or kó jẹ́ pọ́wọ́ anybody ni recording ti lè jáde. Ó ṣáà because ticket gan sìn òun dẹ́ ó fẹ́ wá dúró ni àwa náà dẹ̀ la máa lọ pàdé ẹ̀ tó bá dé ọ̀dọ̀ wa náà ló máa dé sí torí ẹlẹ́mi náà ṣe ṣáájú ẹ̀ dé sí bíbá yìí. So ticket ìyẹn máa cost bóyá bí $1 million. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣáà nídìí ṣáà gbogbo àti màtẹ́jọ sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ àná àtàárọ̀ ṣáà ló ní bí $1.5 million because ticket ó máa ra return no everything. So gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn wà.
Ẹ máa gbọ́.
Kò ṣe 1.5 yẹn ní issue tèmi ní sìn ni pé báwo la ṣe máa gba nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kọ́sà lè fún 1.5 ká wá gbọ́ story. So ibo láti máa meet ní middle end, ibo lòun wà tó lè kówó fún. Ó ti yẹn á bá at least òun wà Naija ẹnìyàn wà bá arówó báyìí eléyìí ò dẹ̀ ṣe pọ̀ ọlọ́pàá máa mú trust me arówó báyìí ẹnìyàn wà bá arówó òun arówó á dẹ̀ fi gbogbo nǹkan ta ní ìdíwọ̀n wá tó lè lead wa lọ sí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ because àwọn ò fẹ́ bí ẹbí wa ń sàlẹ̀ akọ̀ǹgbáriwo at least àmọ́ pé èèyàn lè má sí bẹ́ẹ̀ life but at least irú ìgbà tó ń gbé Mohbad bọ́ sálẹ̀ ṣé Mohbad ti kú ó kẹ́ sọ pé yóò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ anyway but àwọn nǹkan tó ṣáà jẹ́ good evidence so ẹni ẹnu àríwá wọ́n á dẹ̀ kówó fún òun náà kó gbogbo ẹ̀ fún ọ so ṣó wọ́ọ̀kì bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn so nǹkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ mọ̀ nìyẹn.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ o.
Ó sọ pé rárá o ó lóun ò lè ṣe yẹn o ó ní the only thing tóun tún lè ṣe ni bóyá tóun bá book ticket òun tán as in because tó bá ti book ticket ẹ̀ bóyá ọ̀la bọ́tún la ṣáá ló lóun fẹ́ kúrò ó ní bóyá ní ẹlẹ́wálé pàdé oníkẹjà ṣá o but according to him ṣá ó ní tóun bá dé bíbá yìí pé òun ò tẹ̀ lè take gbogbo risk báyẹn ṣá so ẹ má bínú bóyá tó bá fáìn wíwá rẹ̀ dé bíbá yìí anything tá a bá dẹ̀ wá figure out nígbà yẹn ó sì lè get back sí yín padà ó lóun lè ṣe yẹn ṣá so bóyá tó bá ṣá dé bíbá yìí.
Welcome back. I'm very sure that you all know that it is glaring that there is more to what the eyes can see. When Yomi Fabi said, let us pursue this route, Mohbad's father ridiculed it. He said, there is nothing there to see. He said he knows about it, he has seen it. And it got a lot of people wondering, what is it that these people know that we don't know? Now, according to Bukky Jesse, she said, this is not something that is kind of like happening now. This information, she had it and she had relayed it to Mohbad's father, asking him, let us pursue this lead and do something about it. According to her, and I quote, Mohbad's father, cared less, did nothing. It is the same Mohbad's father that they are kind of will I use the word manipulating people again to be in support of? Someone that was giving this, he didn't do nothing. Yomi Fabiyi's CCTV, He cared less. They didn't want to do anything. They made sure that it didn't work. 3-second video, he rubbished it, made it nothing. All of the names and people that were mentioned, Mohbad's father does not care. The only person that he believes is a threat, the key to the kingdom that he used to go in and out before, the kingdom of 2 types of fish and Beku's tonic wine. Cynthia blocked it alongside Mohbad's mother. The enemy is Cynthia from the beginning of end of Beku's and 2 types of fish. Nothing more. And that person is who he wants us to deal with. Why didn't you deal with Cynthia when your son was alive? Why didn't you deal with Cynthia? So now, the same man that does not want justice to be served the way it should be served, wants money in his own account, rather empathy and pity, he will come to tell us some stories in the Bible that I don't even understand what story is trying to. Are you advising us? You're advising us that donated to you, advising us. No, come on, man. Enough is enough. That's what people are saying here. Enough is enough. So Bukky Jesse said this audio recording, the conversation that you heard, is from this guy that said there is this one guy that had full video recording of the event so far, what happened here and there, and what did not happen, and all of that. All of the story so far. All of the story so far. At the end of the day, they said, oh, the guy wants to release the full video of what happened. In fact, the guy is even saying about the fight that happened from the show and that the one that happened in the house, and how Cynthia was screaming and saying, Mohbad, stand up when they got home, and all of that, meaning something transpired. All the question that Bukky Jesse asked this guy, he said, and the other guy, his name is OJ, is trying to go to South Africa with his wife and children, or child, or himself, because he knows that once he releases this, there is going to be a kind of commotion all over, and he doesn't want to be caught in between it. His safety is important, is paramount, but he needs 2 million naira, is it 1.5 million naira, so that he can help himself get out of this mess, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, arrangements were made, like, okay, you know what, you are going to meet with someone, and you guys are going to exchange money and evidence that is needed. He said no. What's going to happen is that they are going to meet at the airport. So when he takes the money, he gets on the plane, and that's the end of it. Maybe he's going to put it in a kind of, you know how these guys operate. Maybe he's going to get a flash drive and say, this is it. It's inside of this flash drive. Everything, you guys should take it, and that's it. And he wants the money. And it will be like, I need to leave now. I need to leave now. It could be that this guy, you know, these guys are crazy. Now, Bukky Jesse said something. He said, look, we don't want this to be like that of Yomi Fabi's 3-second video that was blurred. We don't want that. So we want something meaningful, something that we can work with. So let's have something meaningful so we can do something really, really worth it on this one. Okay, maybe if he gets there to South Africa, then we can now renegotiate, blah, blah, blah. But as it is, the guy is only concerned about his safety. So the thing is that at the end of the day, it has been established clearly that something happened to Mohbad, and that happened to Mohbad is not something that was not recorded. That is what this is telling us. That is what it's telling us at the end of the day. That is basically what it's telling us, because I'm kind of looking at it. How is it that the police didn't do the needful? No one did the needful. Family is not ready to go like transparent and do the needful also. All of them are playing games. It's about money. Mohbad's father is also looking for sympathy and empathy towards money. He wants money to be in his pocket. Anything that will get justice for Mohbad, he's not interested. He goes to the studio to release song against those that are seeking for justice for his son. A lot of drama. And I said to myself, what nonsense is this? And now Bukky Jesse is talking this and is talking that and is talking this. What is she saying? She said, well, when I realized these guys are going to kind of play games with me, I said, I'm not going to protect your interest anymore. I'm going to put it out so the public will consume it. I have asked Mohbad's father, let us work on this. Mohbad's father refused to do anything about it. I want you guys to be kind of with me here. Mohbad's father refused, like I said earlier. She said Mohbad's father refused to do anything about it. So if Mohbad's father refused to do anything about it, why should anybody support Mohbad's father for anything? What people should do is to find the culprit. Whatever role Mohbad's father played, Mohbad's mother played, Adura played, Cynthia played, anybody played, they all should be seen as suspects. That's basically what it has turned to. If I pick what Bukky Jesse is saying directly, we have to hold Mohbad's father too responsible, because he is showing huge signs of irresponsibility. Now, Bukky Jesse said, well, I'm hoping that the legal team, I mean, the lawyer of Mohbad's father, Sanshitu, will pick up on this and investigate and do what they need to do about it. They say he will pay the piper dictates the tune. What are they going to do about it? About this audio, this evidence? Because Bukky Jesse has now come back to what we've been saying before, that the only way to get justice for Mohbad is not by donating to Mohbad's father. No. The only way to get justice for Mohbad is by getting evidence, real evidence, visual evidences that will further expatiate. Nothing more, nothing less. Now she's back to the same, like, okay, well, the only thing we can do now is to get this and that, but you cannot tell us to have anything to do with Mohbad's father again. That man he has never seen money in his life before. Now that he has seen it, the guy is becoming arrogant. He's like anything that, now I think at this time, apologies should be made. Because when that CCTV thing came up, who was the one that dropped the video publicly? All because they need to stifle and disrupt it. They need to disrupt that part of it. Now, everything has now come to the same place. It was disrupted. Oh, it cannot be Yomi Fabi. How can Yomi Fabi? He wants to make money. He wants to steal. Okay, now, who stole the money? Who ate the money? Who swallowed the money? Who? It's the same thing. Well, the guy has said what he wants to say. Oh my God. So they also want 1.5 million naira. Oh my God. This is really, it is pathetic. It is pathetic. It is pathetic. It is pathetic. So pathetic. Like, it's not something that anybody wants to kind of want to think about anymore. Well, I, for one, unless something else happens, something clearer, I think Mohbad's father also knows it, that this is the end of the journey. I know he knows it. I know he knows it within himself deeply, that this is the end of the journey. He knows it. As long as Cynthia is not the target, Cynthia, that is the threat to the money bag, and maybe he has some things against Cynthia. Oh, certain things that Cynthia did against Mohbad, wickedness, some videos. Yeah, he has a right to have such, against Cynthia. But how are we going to get justice for Mohbad if Adura is not touched? How are we going to get justice for Mohbad if avenues to get it is not looked at? How? How are we going to get it? How is it going to be done? How? It's not possible. No selective justice. There's no way you get this justice for Mohbad by being selective. That is the truth of it. Nothing more, nothing less. No this and no peace.